Minister, I just want to echo what's been said already in terms of how unacceptable this is as a method of doing legislative business. I have in this hand the list of amendments from Select Committee from Opposition in the names of Deputy Ivana Bacik and Deputy Ciarán O'Callaghan and Deputy O'Snuddig and indeed others. And even a cursory look through the many pages of amendments shows that the key words match the title of the bill, Historic and Archaeological Heritage Bill. When I pick up the amendments that in the Minister's name, they're nothing whatsoever got to do with the historic and archaeological heritage of this country, and this was raised very well by Deputy O'Callaghan yesterday on the order of business, and is why we're having this truncated debate today. It's absolutely unacceptable that a bill as imperfect as it is and in need of amendment as it was, but was still a bill that was on the historic and archaeological heritage of this country, has now been turned into an odds and sods bill. It's very difficult for opposition parties to play catch-up when you've created such a mess of a piece of legislation and try to engage in the debate properly. And I a spokesperson on the committee, I wasn't at the briefing today, which in fairness was given and that, but still it's not the right way of doing business that we're going to be thrown in foreshore, Loch Carbon Navigation Act, Planning and Development Act, valuation, local government rates and other matters, and maritime area planning into a historic and archaeological heritage bill. There's no reason for it. There's no excuse for it. It should have been a separate piece of legislation, a miscellaneous bill on its own merit. It's absolutely unacceptable. It makes the original bill, it weakens the original bill, and it's just bad way of doing business, but it's a consistent way of doing business for this government. It undercuts any confidence that people have in any piece of legislation that goes through them. When you don't have the right scrutiny, and we're going to have the booby traps coming along in the months and years ahead in relation to this. So this is not a way to do business. I'm glad we've had this chance to make this point, but it's something that we can't continue to see, but I have no confidence that this practice will end. Thank you.